big thank you to people for the giving to me and my wife. Um, I've written down emails and address, and there's been 10 people that have given to me and my wife. Most of the money that's been given has been given specifically for my wife's hospital bills, which has been a good amount really, and it's been able to cover all the medical bills so far. Um, and also people have also given to the mission work. Um, and hi Ralph, God bless you, bro. So I just want to say a couple of things really. I I don't know where to start, but really I just want to say that I've been trying to email people, and some of the emails have not been going through. So I've written the 10 people's emails, and there's two or three that have not gone through. So that's why I'm making this video really. I've got one address which that person, I will be writing to that person and thanking them. They give a considerable amount in a donation, and I need to write to them. And I want to thank these 10 people who have been so generous and so kind that they've met all my wife's medical bills. My wife, she's on medication. The doctors told her that I've told you the story, but um, the Ghanaian specialist said she needed to be operated straight away. But me and my wife know that the Ghanaian hospitals are not as well equipped as what our hospitals are, and it's quite dangerous, really. So, on the advice of friends and family, we encouraged Dorcas to go to a private hospital, which is quite expensive. Um, but in an amazing way, people have really, really helped. And it, when she went to the private hospital, they actually specialize in the issues that she's facing. So they diagnosed it, it was actually worse than what was even said by the Ghanaian specialists. These are kind of Western doctors, German Jewish doctors. And they actually diagnosed it worse, but they said that they can deal with it. Hopefully, they can deal with it by giving her medication and making these growths smaller. She's got three in her stomach, one in her uterus. They also found out she's got kidney problems. Anyhow, the point what I'm just telling you is that the 10 people that have donated, that I've got their names and their emails, I wanted to go through this evening and email people to thank them, and it didn't go through. And I just want to thank every person that has donated to my wife. She's at home. She's taken the medication. She looks happy. The doctor said she would be bleeding, so she's been bleeding, but she's happy. We don't have to worry about financial issues. The bills have been paid, and it's down to these 10 people. I don't want to name names because they might want to be private, but you know who you are. You know who you are. You know who you are. You're the ones that, in a loving way, stepped up and donated, and I want to thank you for that. It means ever so much to me and to Dorcas because I don't have to worry about anything. I just everything's covered. So we just wait for the next 10 to 14 days to see how the medication goes. And that's what we're waiting for to see. So if it weren't for you, I'd be worried sick because she'd be going to a hospital that wouldn't be good and she'd be put in danger. But I'm not as worried now because I know that she's under good medical care. And so I'm not worried like I was. So, and she's a lot happier in terms of she's got peace now because she knows she's under good medical care. So that's down to you. And she's getting the best medical care. We paid for the medicine. It was expensive to pay for it, but we was able to pay. And I just want to thank God and I want to thank you for listening to God and moving at the bottom of your heart. Also, some people have been generous in donating to the Missionary Society. I've received some checks and also a significant amount of donation for the Missionary Society. So I'm a quarter way of the target that I came for. I'm a quarter way of raising the funds for what I came for to the UK. So if what has happened recently, if it continue, if all goes well, if my wife is okay in the next 10 days, and if people support the work, I should be able to go home sooner than rather than later. If I can get through this lockdown thing, I'm hopefully can be going home to be with my wife uh, sooner rather than later, and then be getting on looking after my wife and then getting on with the mission work. So the way people have donated recently to the mission work, I'm astounded. I'm astounded at God's love, and I'm astounded at some of the people that have been so generous. I mean, they've been truly, truly generous. And that's to build the kingdom. They're just hearing the call to build the kingdom. And that's what we're trying to do. And again, it means that I don't have to worry. I can focus on spiritual things. I can focus on the spiritual things. Because I'm not really a great practical person. I'm not really a great at fundraising. And it was really stressing me out. But people have been so kind and so helpful that I'm really, really grateful and amazed at God's love and amazed at people helping. So I just wanted to say that there is a person's address here that I have. I will be writing to you. You left your address. I will be writing to you. I don't want to mention your name because I think you might want to be private. So there's a brother here that I've got his address. I'll be writing to tonight or in the morning and sending it off on Monday. And there are a few people here who I've sent emails to you tonight and they've not gone through. So I just wanted to let you know that me and my wife are really appreciative for what you've done. And I've been talking to my wife today and yesterday and the last couple of days, and she's smiling. She's really smiling. I've just put some, if you want to have a look, go to Facebook. You'll see about 5 pictures of me and my wife on Facebook right now if you wanted to go and look. And the way she's smiling on those pictures is the way she is at the moment. She's smiling and she's happy. So we pray that the medication will work and that everything will be okay. So we've got about 10 to 14 days to see how that goes. So that's it really. I just want to say thank you. And so it was altogether 10 people. 10 people in the last 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks have been so kind. So God bless you and love to everybody out there. Take care. Bye now.